It's Barnes and Leslie. Crash is here. I want to talk to you guys about fitness. I'm concerned. I want to make sure you're getting your fitness in, first of all. Do you both work out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. I believe you, Crash. What exactly do you do, Leslie?
I walk. I'm a big walker.
Okay.
I do Pilates at home, and I do weights.
And what's the little trampoline that you jump on?
The rebounder.
You walk into Leslie's living room, and there's a little mini trampoline.
Oh, that is the greatest workout ever.
I've never actually seen her doing it. And Crash, where do you go?
I'm LA Fitness in Sandy Springs.
I saw where they're shutting down the one in Brookhaven and remodeling it to some new boutique something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's about to shut down the one over there in town. I don't go there. I'm a Planet Fitness guy.
Okay.
When do you even have time to work out?
Yeah, really?
I work out at 4:30.
Oh, you're
AM?
Yeah.
What?
When else am I going to do it?
Well, I could be PM.
I'm fried.
Do you know that Mark Wahlberg wakes up at 2 a.m. to go to the gym?
Yeah, I'm not that crazy. At least I know it gets me going. I watch you, Crash, on the tail end of it.
I appreciate you.
I put it on the, if I'm on, I have gym shows. I'll watch, like right now I'm watching Mayor of Kingstown.
Which is awesome.
So I can blow through a bunch of episodes. But you notice how working out has evolved. Like, Crash, you and I used to work out the same place in Buckhead back in the day.
Yeah, many moons ago. I remember that.
I wonder if that place is still there.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not. But what do you, and Leslie, you don't work out at a public place, so you may not have many answers for this, but some of the things you see at these places.
You mean the way people dress?
No. Well, these days, the women are getting way more risque.
Oh, yes.
With stuff just out.
I tailor my workout sometimes to follow the women around. That is no joke.
No one's doubting you.
Well, listen, athletic fitness, I mean, it's very expensive, too, especially if you're, buying stuff at Lululemon and, you know.
100%. And it's become the new Halloween. It's almost like a license. If you want to be slutty, that's when you can do it. I'm actually surprised at how much there is. But I was looking at the gym commandments, and some of them...
Like what?
Equipment campouts, like when you take all the stuff around and you bring it over to your little area.
Yeah. I mean, you see it all the time. I mean, you see people on their phones. I know that's going to be a huge one. But yeah, they have an entire backpack full of crap, and they're just dragging it around.
Taking up space.
Yeah. One of my favorite things is Robot Guy. There's a dude wearing full-on headphones, and every time he's in between exercises, he's like roboting, like out of his mind, robot dancing.
Like over it in his space. What about unsolicited form checks?
Oh.
What is that?
That's when someone sees you working out, and I'm torn on this, because sometimes I'll see younger women who will come in, late teen, and they're floppy with the bar, and I'm like, I feel like saying, hey, you're going to hurt yourself, but you don't want to be condescending. It's more like, because I have 2 daughters, if I saw that happening, I'd be like, no, don't do that. And that might stick with you. Do it the right way. Do it this way. Would you say something to someone?
That's a tough one.
I wouldn't.
I'm not an expert, so I wouldn't.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't say anything. I feel like I want to, and I'm no expert, but I just don't want them to hurt themselves.
Is there any etiquette for how long someone stays on a machine or uses a piece of equipment, like they're hogging it?
Funny you should mention that.
Because that has bothered me before.
And I'm guilty sometimes of using the rep rest to check a social stream, like whether it's X or Facebook or whatever.
Ooh, you're
but
that
I don't
guy.
go over the time, though. Like, I don't.
But what is the time?
Like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Because my mind, I need something to do in that little time. You don't Crash. You don't look at your phone at all.
I don't even have my phone with me.
Good for you, Crash.
I lock my phone in my locker. I don't even have earbuds or anything. I just listen to whatever music's being played.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because there's clicks. At where I work out, there's different clicks where people are now bringing speakers into the gym.
Yeah, that's
so
too
it doesn't
much.
matter.
That's too much. The thing I like about Planet Fitness is that, and this is not an ad, by the way. This is not disguised as an ad, just saying. We all mention where we work out just because we're talking about it.
Right.
The people that throw weights around, they don't allow that at Planet Fitness, which I love.
Yeah.
They will sound alarms and sirens if you start doing that. The one thing I wish they would say something about is the people who film. What about the filmers?
You mean people filming themselves working out?
Yeah.
Tripods everywhere.
It's not a movie set.
See, I'm kind of like Crash. Like if I'm traveling and I go into a hotel gym, no music, no TV, no nothing. I'm just like focused on working out.
And the filmers are taking up so much space, but also the key thing is you end up in some of their videos, which isn't cool.
Oh, that's not cool at all.
Right.
Especially if you're like a cheating husband. All of a sudden.
Would you sign this waiver, please? Yeah.
No, I mean, seriously, that is a little...
Yeah, don't put me in your film.
What about creepers? Crash, I worry that you might be guilty because you just kind of mentioned it. Do you stare too long at...
Well, here's what you got to do, Barnes. You got to utilize the mirrors. That way you're not directly staring at them. You're catching the reflection of somebody, you know?
Gym tips from
You're
Crash.
a reflection creeper.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So Crash looks for his angles. So if you're at the gym and you're sexy and hot and you see Crash there, look other directions at the mirror to see if he's looking at you.
Guilty.
Any other gym rules?
Yeah, these are the commandments. Let's see. Pick your Godzilla spots. Oh, these are the guys that throw the weights around. Yeah.
Okay.
What about the people who they're with multiple people and then they go and they take over an area?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And then you can't get in. I feel like when you take over that bench, but then you see people, all of a sudden they're having a conversation and catching up at the bench. You know what I mean?
That's what
Like
I was
they're not
asking,
working
like-
out.
Is there a time limit? Yeah.
It's like a gym living room.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll add one other thing because it happened to me a couple of days ago. I'm on the treadmill and I'm like doing my thing, and two guys that I know come up and start talking to me. I'm like, how am I going to have a conversation when I'm like full on puffing it?
Oh, so they're trying to do the old, there's Crash Clark, let's go have a chat?
Yeah. they're trying to- while he's working out.
Yeah.
And how
annoying.
much grace do you give before you're like, do you do the old barely pull the ear pod? Oh, you don't have ear pods on.
Nope. So what I do is I'll keep running for like 10, 20 seconds, and then I'll just like angrily hit the stop button, and it's just like, okay, what do you want to talk about?
Crash,
Wow.
you got to get the ear pods because that's your license. And you could just inch it out of your ear and go, yeah, and then you put it back in.
Yeah.
That way you can isolate yourself at
He could
least.
fake it.
Crash, you're a big TV star. You can't just go flopping around the gym, checking out all the women.
It is kind of rude. That's what people do at concerts. And I'm like, don't talk to me during the concert.
Oh,
See?
wait, we're seeing a different side of Leslie Fram. I've never seen you say, don't talk to me.
I've been at concerts where people want to have conversations, and I'm like watching my favorite band, and I'm like, hey, can we talk later? Because like I'm trying to watch the show.
Absolutely.
Well, that was me, but I haven't seen you do it to regular people. All right, just a few gym commandments. You're on the Morning X. The Green Day double play has not happened yet. It can happen at any moment to get you hooked up with some serious Green Day swag and tickets to the show coming up at the end of August. This is the original. It is 99X.